Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning into another episode of Buzz. I'm your host, Brad, and I'm the founder and chief buzz officer at Dentainment, and truth be told, we love marketing. Today on the pod, we're going to talk about personal branding, the future of dental practice growth. Recently flipping through Inc. magazine, which is pretty decent, and came across a really enlightening piece on personal branding and how it's basically not just nice to have anymore. It's the future of marketing, and I agree with that. So I wanted to tie in that theme and messaging. So it's the future of marketing for dentists, because I do believe that building a personal brand can help you form deeper, more meaningful relationships with patients and ultimately grow your practice in ways you might not have imagined. So let's just first talk about why personal branding is a game changer for dental offices and dentists. First off, most of us think that growing your dental practice means that getting more patients through the door, right? But what if the real key is building deeper connections with our patients, right? In today's competitive world, people just don't want to go to any dentist. They want to go to a dentist they trust and they connect with on a personal level. And this is where personal branding comes in. When you take control of your personal brand, you're basically showing patients who you are, what you value, and why they should choose your practice over others. And trust me, it's not about being perfect, right? It's about being authentic and really creating a relatable image that makes patients feel comfortable and confident in choosing you as your dentist. Now, you've probably heard the famous Simon Sinek line and book, Start With Why, which is great, highly recommend it. But when it comes to personal branding, you should actually start with who, specifically who you're serving. Who are your ideal patients? What are their concerns? And what matters most to them? Now, for example, are you a family-focused dentist who serves busy parents? Or are you a cosmetic dentist catering to patients looking for smile makeovers? Defining your audience allows you to create a brand that resonates with the right people, your smallest viable audience, and helps you attract the patients who are a perfect fit for your practice. And the power of authenticity in dental marketing is tremendous. Okay, here's the thing about this. Personal branding is not about flashy marketing. It's about authenticity. Patients want to know who you really are. They want to know your story, your values, and why you do what you do. And the more real you are, the more they'll trust you. Now, this can mean sharing stories about your journey as a dentist, your incredible team's personality, or your passion for helping people achieve better oral health. The goal is to be approachable, relatable, and most importantly, authentic. Because remember, patients don't just choose a dentist your practice because of the services that you provide. They choose it because they connect with you. So you're probably asking, how can you build a personal brand as a dentist? Well, here's a few ideas to get started. First off, have a social media presence. Share your story and expertise through platforms like Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Show the human side of your practice by posting behind-the-scenes content, patient testimonials, and educational tips. Patients love seeing the people behind the dental chair. Another way to do this is through educational content. You want to establish yourself as a thought leader by sharing helpful content that solves your patients' problems. This could be blog posts, short video content, which we love and talk a lot about on this podcast, or podcasts like this that can showcase your knowledge and build trust. So you can have your own podcast or go on podcasts, whatever you deem appropriate. You want to engage with the community, right? Don't just post content, engage with your followers, respond to comments, answer questions, and interact with patients online. Building relationships is a key to personal branding. You also want to highlight your unique value, whether it's compassionate care, cutting edge technology or a family friendly environment, make sure your brand highlights what sets your practice apart from others. Now, you could look at successful brands out there like Bumble or Marie Kondo that are mentioned in that Inc. article. But they focus on serving a niche audience and created value through their personal brand. So just like they focus on a niche audience, you should do the same. And dentists who have embraced personal branding by showing their personality and values have also built patient loyalty and trust. So once again, if you're passionate about cosmetic dentistry, which I know a lot of our amazing listeners are, you can highlight your expertise in smile transformations and share actual patient stories that showcase your work. That's great. Talk about personal stories and anecdotes. Beautiful stuff. A study by Brand Builders Group found that 74% of people are more likely to trust someone with an established personal brand. And for millennials and Gen Z patients, that number shoots up even higher. These people aren't just looking for a dentist. They're looking for someone they can trust and connect with. So by building your personal brand, you create a trust accelerator. When patients feel they know you, they are more likely to choose your practice, stick around for years, and also refer others to you, which we all want. You all want more referrals. And here's another important thing to keep in mind. Whether you're actively working on your personal brand or not, it's already being built. Your online presence, your social media, the way you interact with patients, all of these things shape how people see you. So why not take control of the narrative? Just make sure your personal brand aligns with your values, your goals, and how you want to be perceived by patients. The more intentional you are, the stronger your brand will become. And here's the best part. Personal branding can make you money at the office. According to research, 67% of people are willing to spend more on services from companies whose founders have personal brands they trust. When you build a personal brand that resonates with your dental patients, you're not only creating trust, you're creating a loyal patient base that's willing to invest in your care. So I want to encourage you also just to overcome the awkwardness. I know it could feel weird at times. Putting yourself out there might seem uncomfortable. Just remember, it's not about showing off. It's about providing value and solving problems for your patients. The more you focus on helping others, the easier it becomes to build trust and credibility. So in wrapping, I just want to finish up with this. Your personal brand isn't just a reflection of who you are. It's the key to unlocking what your practice can become tomorrow. By showing patients who you are, what you care about, and why you're passionate about dentistry, you're building trust and setting your practice apart in a really crowded marketplace. Now is the time, you guys. Take control of your story, connect with your ideal patients, and watch your practice grow in ways you've never thought possible. And if you do this, you will without question be a Wizard of Buzz.
If you're looking for more reach, engagement, and conversion with your dental practice marketing, download the Dental Year app today.